The skies we gaze upon with wonder can, in a fraction of a heartbeat, transform into a theater of sheer terror. Today, we're going to dissect 60 moments where machine, man, and nature collided in catastrophic fashion. This isn't just a collection of accidents. It's a forensic look into the fine line between a routine flight and absolute disaster. From multi-million-dollar warbirds tumbling from the sky.
Approach check complete. Nose gears locked sideways. Brace for down.
The crew in emergency as the plane nears the runway.
Sky to commercial jets defying the laws of physics. Prepare for a journey through aviation's most brutal and breathtaking failures. Our first incident unfolds over Turin, Italy. The roar of an Aeromacchi MB339 is suddenly replaced by an ominous silence. The aircraft plummets earthward, a twisted metal comet. Before the canopy bursts open, a pilot fights for his life against the deploying his parachute in a desperate race against the ground. A single figure against the vast, unforgiving sky. Minutes later, we witness the raw, untamed power of nature. A Russian Sukhoi Superjet 100 becomes a lightning rod, a blinding flash, and the airframe is instantly engulfed in an explosive inferno. It is a terrifying reminder of just how fragile these aluminum tubes truly are when confronted by the full force of the elements. The margin for error in aviation is non-existent, as proven by Flight N61603. On final approach to the runway, a sudden, violent gust of wind acts like an invisible giant, swatting the aircraft downward. It forces the nose into a devastating dive toward the tarmac, a gut-wrenching moment where control is lost in an instant. History itself crashes down in Texas, where a vintage World War II a machine that survived the horrors of combat fails to conquer the simple physics of takeoff. The aircraft struggles for altitude before stalling, crumpling into a tragic heap of twisted aluminum, a piece of history lost forever. Even the final frontier isn't immune to disaster. We see a Proton M rocket, a beacon of human engineering, begin to tumble end over end just seconds after launch. It becomes a multi-million-dollar firework. A spectacular failure caused by nothing more than a gyroscope installed backwards. A simple, human error with explosive consequences. At the notoriously tricky St. Bart's Airport, a French Air Antilles aircraft, in a moment of spatial misjudgment, shears into a stationary helicopter during its landing roll. It's a grim reminder that even on the ground, the danger hasn't passed, and a split-second mistake can lead to a devastating collision high above during what should have been a routine training sortie. An extra 330 LX experiences. Every pilot's nightmare. Structural failure. The canopy disintegrates. Mid-air, shredding in the slipstream. Yet, through sheer nerve and incredible skill, the pilot wrestles the wounded aircraft back to terra firma. A testament to the human will to survive. An American Eagle flight encounters a rain-slicked runway, a surface as treacherous as ice. The plane skids off the pavement, metal groaning as it tears apart against the unforgiving earth, coming to a halt just shy of a watery grave. It's a stark illustration of how quickly a normal landing can turn into a life-or-death struggle. At the world-famous Oshkosh Air Show, an A-26 Invader, a legend of aviation, suffers a humiliating nose gear failure. Right on the taxiway, it collapses before a stunned crowd, a powerful war machine brought low by a simple mechanical fault. Then we travel to the infamous Maho Beach, where the idyllic scene is shattered, not by a crash, but by the invisible wall of destruction from a KLM 747's jet blast. The sheer power of the engines hurls grown men and women across the sand like a shocking display of the unseen forces at play around these massive aircraft. The plane vanishes into the rugged terrain near South Africa's Blythe River Canyon.
Approach check complete. Nose gears locked sideways. Brace for down.
The crew in emergency as the plane nears the runway.
A mysterious and tragic end to its journey. Elsewhere, an AN-2 biplane, a workhorse known for its ruggedness, fails to complete its landing in Austria, ending its flight in a tangled wreck at the edge of the field. Next, a moment of engineering paradox. An Airbus A320 loses its nose gear after takeoff. With no other option, The pilots must perform a masterful emergency landing. The belly of the beast grinds against the runway, the gear locked at a terrifying 90-degree angle, sending a shower of sparks into the night. Chaos erupts in the clear blue sky as two planes collide midair. The impact sends skydivers, moments from their jump, tumbling through the chaos. Their bodies twist as they fight to deploy their canopies amidst the falling debris of the aircraft they were just aboard. A desidrogenazilačka Boeing 757 cargo plane, heavy with freight, attempts to land in a downpour. It hydroplanes off the San Jose runway, the immense stress causing the fuselage to snap in two, like a broken toy, spilling its contents across the mud in a scene of utter devastation. And in a final moment of absurd tragedy, a Robinson R-44 helicopter, already on the ground, loses control. It spins wildly, its rotor blades slicing into a parked plane, a bizarre and deadly collision that didn't even require flight to be catastrophic. But amid the destruction, there are moments of breathtaking power and beauty. The legendary Antonov An-225 Maria, a ghost emerging from the mist, once used its colossal engines to literally sweep the morning fog from the runway, clearing a path with its sheer might. The CH-53E Super Stallion demonstrates its godlike strength, lifting massive payloads as if they were feathers, a testament to the incredible machines that dare to conquer the sky. These moments, both tragic and awe-inspiring, remind us of the high stakes involved every time a machine takes flight. They show us the cost of failure, but also the resilience and ingenuity of those who design, fly, and maintain them. The sky is a domain of incredible beauty and unforgiving physics, where triumph and tragedy are separated by the thinnest of margins. Thank you for joining us on this sobering journey through the world of aviation. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that shape our world.